Let's go into game, guys. Take it away. Hypoc, Clover, this is all you.
Thanks so much, Paul. As we've started, I guess I am just the plane curse because it was with Poro over the charity showdown and the qualifiers, and now you stuck
you know
with
what?
me.
I mean,
we have the
with
bad planes,
Cammy
Clover.
and Matrim, I've had 3 military circles now as well, so I can't help but also be a help in this, because the circle really does like to go south when I cast. That said, this isn't entirely terrible. We still have Georgia pull into play, but look how many people are landing south and holding on to Sosnovka right now.
Yeah, the second half of that plane path is not pretty. You can see everyone kind of stretching north off it. Last out the plane oath, they're going to still try and get across the middle of the power. No surprises there. We do actually have is this just a vehicle drop, or we got some overlap here? No, Ross just going to pick that vehicle up and get out. I thought we maybe had a little Comets and Zenith overlap there, but looks like they're going to go their separate ways. Sub-Zero all the way down towards Normandy, actually, up on the double barns. We do have Radiance, and is that Clueless and Radiance both dropping into Novo?
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it is. It looks like Clueless has actually taken the high ground here. They are going to be just outside. That's going to give Radiance this ability. But look, Batty Lol, NHS, very close to each other. But NHS, I mean, this is a tricky position to be. There's good lead. The moment he needs to leave his compound, be ready for that fight.
Yeah, actually, we've got a number of teams
speaking
actually
of,
dropping on top of each other. We do actually also have a contestant Pachinki. Weren't afraid to take team fights. That's the shift everyone wanted to see. And again, you can see nobody's really going to have to deal with all that congestion on the edges of Everest. Dodge have still got to make their way down south. Well, not they're going to wrap to the west, but just coming back to Exodus, again, another team on paper now, even with Drassel in the lineup. You expect them to be fairly confident in terms of team players. You do actually see him here now. Ownage getting the open knock of Sub-Zero. Dietrich will go back on the Taylor J, and the flush will actually come out, and Exodus trying to force the issue onto the one story here.
Pat Cap's coming with the hard push. I'm not sure if he realizes quite yet where everybody is. There we go. Looks like a nice Molotov exchange coming out of this. It is going to be D-Treats. Yaxley is a bit wide, but Yaxley's already pulled back. I think had he hold that angle a little bit longer, he would have had the perfect sight on to the rest of Exodus. As we can see, D-Treats now looking for that opening to try and get that knock as Comets continue to hold the high ground. Oh, but here comes Livid. Ooh.
Yeah, I think Livid managed to make it all the way up. And Drassel, that's going to get a knock with a nade onto Victor. That's going to get another down on Comet. That's actually the important member in this setup. Comet by now. But they're actually pushing back over to the other side. And the problem for Exodus now, if they try and force up on this, Livid going to have open line of sight onto them. Oh, that nade's good.
Oh.
And there you go, yeah. Fudge actually getting the down and the flush onto Drassel. So more problems down for Exodus. They're down to 2. That's a fantastic shot from Pat Caps there. But Disciple getting a flush and a knock onto Sub-Zero. That's going to put Comets down to 1 up, I think.
I mean, this is the aggressive plays that I had been missing from Livid, and not only take full advantage of this, but actually pull it off quite well. We've just got one player still up for Exodus. That is Pat Caps, as he is just getting ready to leave the vicinity of that house. It looks like Poonage might get spotted out and flushed out here by Fudge, as Livid has already picked up 3 kills. Should make this 4 here. Oh, a good cleanup from the south now, as Fudge and Disciple both with 2 kills on this, and Pat Caps has just put away his guns, run out of this, and said, you know what, no, I'm going to keep us alive a little bit longer. I can't take on a full squad like this.
Yeah, he's actually jump on board. Livid's still lurking around this one story. I guess still trying to hunt out Pat Caps. You can see he's found himself a little foothold inside this 2 story as 3 of Livid are coming to clear. Pat Cap's got all the information here as they come in. Does land a couple of open shots. No down on the first player though, so he's got to retreat back upstairs. And here the utility now going to come inside. Pat Cap's maybe going to try and jump. Oh, so he's going to crouch jump the window there and try and get an opening knock, but maybe just baiting out the sound here. As the 4th member of Livid comes in, they want this kill. They're going to find it. Fudge is going to shut it down. Exodus going out in 15th place. Radiance are going to hear all of this, though. They're pushing up now. They know that Livid have regrouped over at this 2-story. And this could be a feeding frenzy for them here.
I mean, Radiance giving Livid a little bit of a taste of their own medicine. We saw Livid do this already with the Comets and Exodus here, as Los is going to get that first knock and a kill. Caden goes down to him with Waldo here. And now Livid has no choice but to engage, as we see Radiance already going wide for the spread, trying to catch him off at every angle. Disciple is going to go down. And Soup spotting Waldo in the window is going to get found as well, and only Fudge is still standing, spotted by McCoy already. And this is not looking good for Livid. Los goes down, Fudge down to 11 HP. He's not going to be able to finish that out. Waldo taking him down. That's 5 kills for Radiance.
Yeah, nice clearance from Radiance. Actually, the trade came in both times there on the opening knock. Really, really good stuff from them. You see, actually, now Zenith crashing onto Hardshift. Maluka's going to get the opening knock and flush, but actually, Daysang going to nade Maluka, and then Leighton's going to flush it out. So actually, Hardshift's losing out big here on the defense on the corner building. There you go. Mystery going to get covered down. That just leaves one left for Hardshift. So a bit of a slip up there with Jason. I don't know if he tried to pre-nade and Maluk jumped onto it, but that can't be happening there. They should be defending this easily.
No, I mean, that nade especially, I don't know if it bounced wrong, maybe accidental underhand, or what happened in the communication, but you gotta know that it'd be super frustrating for them. Already down to 3 players, but with only J-Sync still on with... Where are you going to go here now? You've got to hold on to this a little bit longer as we now take a look at the Mountain Duel coming in for the push, but Tony V already found out by Darth, who will get taken down by Cherry as a 1-for-1 trade here. Duel trying to take out what's left of Everest as Atheris is going to get eliminated, but at the cost of 2 players, and there's no break here. Oath immediately coming, trying to monopolize on this. So it looks like Snakers running straight for Cherry. I don't know if Duel has heard this at all.
Yeah, he's going to get caught out. Cherry caught with a nade in his hand there. Snaker's going to get the opening knock. That was not going to get flushed out just yet, but Wolf going to pull back. Wooly, the last one up, and I think he's just going to try and get himself away. Getting down into the dip on the side of Everest. So Duel escaping with 1. Oath not necessarily cleaning up the kill point just yet. There you go. Bale's going to spot him out, and that will be Duel eliminated in 12th. Nice clean up from Oath there on the top of Everest.
Yeah, and Snow Patrol as well. I mean, this is a team that I'm not to say that they're not aggro, but at the pro level, I oftentimes do see them struggle just a bit to be successfully aggressive. So they might sit on this a little bit longer. That said, Batty Lowell has been spotted out by Mine, is going to go out, and we've got this strange little split happening right now between Team Clueless. It looks like they're going to try.
Yeah, Clueless have themselves a little bit of safety for now, but I'm more interested in Oath, how they're going to try and get past Dodge here at the compound. They do have a little dip just off to the north of it, but I don't think it's really going to give them a way in. With Finna playing where he's playing, that kind of controls the ridge on the north side. It kind of shuts off any angle that Oath might have. We see Sonics now just sending it straight past Elusive. Not sure they've got anywhere to really go. Actually, yeah, T-Stock actually going to fall there. Profi might get control of the rocks over here if he can. And actually, if Mime can pull up behind, it's going to be all 3 of Sonics getting themselves into... Oh! Okay, nearly.
I mean, a little bit of help there from any trolls in chat as we saw Winnie get the knock and kill out. Like, made it a little bit easier of a rotation for Sonics as well. As we did kind of call it, this was going to be a Gatka play. Which of the Gatka compounds were going to be central here? Everest, though, still in the tip, and that's going to allow Oath to hold on to this a little bit longer as we saw them try to extend down, push in. Too much of a pushback from Dodge, went back up to the high ground to Everest to try to not only look for some additional points, look for a new way into the zone as Snakers will get a beautiful headshot here on Innate. And Elusive found out the rest by Ripper, and they are going to go out in 10th place.
Yeah, now, you actually see Snow Patrol coming out of their compound. You can see they're trying to push onto Clueless. They're going to get an opening knock here, but it's a lot of ground to cover here. I don't think they can really get close enough to get into nade range. You can see a flash go. Okay, those aren't stunning anybody, but I was going to say, I actually think they're getting into nade range. You see how much ground they've got to cover. Look at that smoke down a bit too much. Patrick will get the knock on the Cobalt. That's going to slow things down even further. Fresh and Sneak Attack, the last 2 up here. They are just inside here, Clover. Whether or not they decide to stay here with the smoke cover, you can see the line of sight from Oath. It's not going to make it easy for them.
Now, I really think wherever this next circle pops is going to be the make or break for Snow Patrol here, not only being so close to Clueless, but whether or not that's going to start to remove Dodge and Oath from the equation. As we see the next zone, though, we can kind of tell Dodge is still going to be a threat through this. The circle is going to go to Carnage, but immediately Snow Patrol, I mean, there's nowhere to go here.
Yeah, as now, again, Oath having to come down a little bit. You can see Sneak Attack can break LOS, but it's just, there's so many people that have, you know, sight lines onto where Snow Patrol were playing. It's made things really difficult for them. It's a shame to see them fall like this. Keeping 4 up at that compound, like I said, maybe having control of the dip a bit earlier on. maybe their demise now. There's obviously Gatka being forced out now. Actually, Profi's going to get down flushed. I was going to say it should be some kill points going over the way of Sonics, but losing Profi there maybe going to make it a bit more difficult for Mime and Shrimsy to really get anything on the board here.
I mean, Mime, though, has a beautiful angle on kickstart. Will get a knock with C and Nate out, hoping for the flush. Sonics are trying to clean up on this, not giving Zenith any bit of wiggle room here as to see Mime pull back one more time. Pop off this first aid kit. Mystery is just running for it, trying to stay ahead of the blue zone.
Nice cover from Shrimsy.
Ooh, there you go. I mean, this is phase 6. You can't be out here much longer as we see... Oh, Zenith is actually going to get eliminated there. Mime with the nade is going to clear it out. That's it for them, but there is no break here. ATC still has angle on this fight. We can also take a look now. TC as well needing to come in behind Dodge onto this.
Yeah, actually, I lied. TC is still 3 up. I thought it was just a duo in the dip, but they do still have 3 up, which... Again, they've got a big task ahead of them trying to cross this road here. They do have an opening knock onto Dodge. I doubt they've really got enough utility left to capitalize on that knock. You can see a smoke trail coming out on the left side. That should give them an opportunity to cross or maybe get a bit closer. But if Dodge get this res back, it's going to be really, really difficult for them.
Yeah, and I mean, as well as kind of taking a quick look at Oath, Balefrost without a vest, his helmet is damaged. They've been taking a lot up there on the mountain. They're running out of gear. Clueless now, though, just down to nitrogen. We can see no helmet as well, no vest. So this is just showing how aggro, how much that these teams have been through, that they are running out of resources. There we go. Yeah. Zragod, though, is going to get one hit on a nitrogen. Oh, one more. He's down to just 3 HP, and he's going to run into the blue and let it end his misery as Clueless goes out in 6th place. But Sonics are not done through this. Winnie is down. Aguila still up and standing, and any trolls in chat with 3 kills to their name. I'm going to try to hold this side of the road down from Sonics, but it's not going to work. They will go out. Any trolls in chat eliminated into 5th.
Hats off to Shrimsy and Mime, the clutch duo from last week that we saw. And that's just another favorable shift for Carnage again. And again, we weren't expecting this one to go anywhere but, you know, favoring the compound. But this one's slap bang on top of him. I think everybody except for Reno has to move on this. Now, we actually Wolf coming down. He's going to try and crash in. Surely a blow up. He's not actually going to get blown up. Oath are actually going to have to get into the compound here. That's really bad. Mime's actually going to get all the way across the road.
Oh my god, Mime is actually going to find safety in this. Did take on a lot of damage from Oath, but immediately all the teams realizing that this is the compound that you need to be with 4 alive, not wasting any time. But Maji is going to get that knock onto Snakers, and we've got a 2-2 split between 2 of these buildings here for Carnage, but Mime is right here as well. Shrimsy is going to need to still get across to try and help out, but an exchange there. Ripper is going to get the flush, but will he have enough time to get the res? Oh, here comes Shrimsy.
Should be able to reset. Shrimsy's actually going to come up and try and follow up on this knock as well. And actually, hats off to Mime for perfectly timing it across there. Relo's actually going to find him, so that's going to be Sonics going down in 4th. But yeah, fantastic push across the road there. Mime timed that perfectly with Oath coming down the hill. He knew that Carnage were going to be occupied with that. Carnage are actually going to get the res off. They're going to be back 4 strong. Dodge, meanwhile, have managed to make it into the mansion here. Monty and Reno bolted in the ground floor. So all 3 teams making it into the compound now. Drago actually going to shut down Reno. Going to look for the second of the Monty. Going to repeat that. Monty actually going to get the down, but then trade out by Delta. That's Dodge going down in 3rd. Into a 4v4 now. Final 2 teams, Clover.
1 minute and 45 seconds until this blue zone closes entirely. We can see they're already prepping for the smokes. They know where they've got to go. If they can make it up to the compound without being spotted, I think that is their best bet to then try and clear out Oath on the ground level, get them off these roofs, but Molotov is actually going to pull Snakers off, and that's going to work to their advantage. They can start making that push now, just need to get the rest of the players off these roofs.
Well, that second volley actually landed on Snakers as well. You can see it ticking down the damage. In the background, fantastic nade coming up on top of Balefrost as well.
And a flash as well.
Carnage trying to make moves here. Really good utility usage from him, cutting off some of these angles. I was going to say, Oath are in a dominant position. Delta's actually going to get the open knock. Yeah, they got into the unpushable underneath Oath here. Delta going to flush that one out. So Oath will be down to 3D. You can see them all getting up onto the same building.
This is exactly what Carnage needed, as we kind of said. They needed to push this building and take away that roof advantage from Oath Gaming. That said, We are gonna lose Maji. Uh-oh. Down to just Ripper now. He's the only one still standing. Relo will go down, but it might not be enough here. Carnage has got to hold on to this a little bit longer, looking for the center part of the zone. He's got 5 first aids. This could potentially come down to a heal off, but I mean, Oath could take this here. So it looks like Ripper might have a sight on Relo, at the very least picking up this point. He's gonna find it. That's 8 kills now for Carnage Gaming. As we kind of take a look here. Still 2 up. Looking for that angle. Wolf's gonna go down. Ripper, he's just a 1v1. Can he hold on to this? Caught on the vault, though. Oath is gonna win it in the end. 11 kills. I mean, wild play.
Money and power, respect my mind, no die from last y'all. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud 9 and this 9 is never on vacation. Start up that Maserati.